This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Simon. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Zings it complete to the right. The run from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The throw. He's got him. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finding an escape route. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Bully ball on third and short. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Final play of the quarter coming. To the air, it's Denson. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you've got the intended target double covered. There is no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson! Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The play action fake. Got a man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Simon. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Simon. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Denson. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that. Going to the run to start this second half.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see.
Free up the gut. Bust through behind his pad. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
You gotta love aggressive offenses. You get third down and short, a lot of defenses thinking run. They got fourth down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive, takes the shot, makes the big play, goes from their side of the field to now set up first and goal.
With the run on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw. It's Denson. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Going to swing it on second down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Clemson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be...
Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here. Converts on fourth down, still going. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Clemson set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown. All right, let's get it. Right. White 53. White 53. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Quarterback adapted. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Looking for a big gain. It's him in stride inside the 10. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Fires into the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Clemson. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for theirs. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when...